Welcome back, and in today's video I wanted to do a talk video about a pretty serious and controversial topic regarding the big A word. We're going to call it the A word because YouTube seems to limit exposure on videos that use the word in its entirety. No, I don't know why. There's a whole series of words that do this to your video, but I just feel like it's a topic that it would be good for us to talk about. Now, you might have already seen this, but Logan Paul is trending on Twitter. It's hashtag Logan Paul is over party, and he's trending on Twitter because he called out his opponent KSI for having multiple A words, 5 to be exact, in a fight promotion. Let's check that out. I'm going to distort the audio so that Logan Paul doesn't claim this video as his own. That seems to be a thing that happens if you use any bits of his content, no matter if it's fair use.
Kill this man. I might kill this man. Y'all may not know, but JJ's on his 5th abortion. His 5th. That's 5 babies dead. And I think I'm gonna return the favor, and I might kill you, man. I might end you, man. I'ma light you.
Now, there's people on both sides of this. Some saying Logan Paul is the latest victim of cancel culture for the crime of criticizing someone while having multiple A words. But he's right. Having 5 A words isn't women's rights, it's killing the unborn as a method of contraception. While others are saying there's nothing wrong with having an A word, but sometimes you need to be responsible. Also, people need A words if they can't take care of a baby, even if they are like 16 or 13, 14. And it's clear to me that this is a very divisive, triggering topic for the community. But I can see the extremes on both sides. Now, I'm not going to talk very much on it because I'm pretty uneducated in the topic, so I'd like to hear what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comments section below. Now, if you feel like you want to reach out to me and have a more in-depth conversation, you can DM me on Instagram or Twitter and allow me about 24 to 30 hours to get back to you, and I will do my best. Now, there's one thing that I do know. It's that this topic is very triggering and very divisive, and for anyone to use it like this in a fight promotion is despicable, both for Logan Paul and the fight promoters that thought that this would be a good idea. I really feel like this is both disrespectful to the seriousness of the issue at hand and to the people that advocate for both sides of this. It feels like a slap in the face to people that's really poured their heart into the debates about this type of thing. And it's clear to me that this was used to generate views and traffic for their fight promotion, and as well as to really hurt emotionally the opponent and ruin the reputation of the opponent. And it to be used in this way, such a serious topic, is something to be canceled over. I wanted to give a little bit more context on my last statement. I was referring to the history that Logan Paul has with continuously disregarding sensitive topics and how it affects large groups of people who feel strongly about them. I am in no way condoning cancel culture. However, I do believe that certain people should be held accountable for their repetitive mistakes, and certainly if they have a large platform, as it reflects on others and can impact the beliefs of others if they look up to said person. It can be a very dangerous thing culturally. Now, to me, this topic raises another important issue as well. Finding out that KSI is on his 5th A word is very concerning. I want to focus less on KSI, the person, and more upon the action in itself, because it's clear that responsibility has been terribly overlooked in this situation, and it bothers me. I hope not, but I hope that this hasn't become like a default to other people. Now, this might be a controversial opinion. As I've said, I'm not very educated in the topic, but I do feel like some sort of legal action should be taken, or a legal course in general, to stop this type of excessive and ridiculous situation. Now, we got to remember, in this situation, it's the female and the baby that have to undergo this procedure, and it's never something that should become habitual in the first place. The extreme in this situation is the fact that this has to be used so many times, and the A word should never reach a point where this is used as a method of contraception. There needs to be a bit more practice of responsibility. But another thing that I got to thinking about was how this is something that should be prevented on a higher level, such as when you do have relations with the other person, you are literally sharing a part of yourself with this other person on a cellular level. So I think it should be approached with a little more responsibility as far as, is this someone you want to connect to, or is this someone that is a passing moment? And what I mean by that is not everyone gets along with everyone. So make sure this is someone that vibes with your vibe. Does that make sense? This might be a little out there, but I personally wouldn't want to connect with someone that doesn't mesh fully with me on a spiritual level. I'm not trying to be your dad out here. I'm just throwing my weird out into the universe for anyone listening. That's just my take on this situation. I just wanted to get my thoughts out there. Like I said, I'm not very educated in this, and this is my attempt to learn more about it. I'm going to be in the comment section. I'm going to be in the DMs. I'm going to be really listening to you guys about this, because this is something that I want to know more about. But in general, do you feel like Logan Paul should be canceled for saying this? I do feel it was wrong for him to use it in a fight promotion, but at the same time, if he didn't say anything, then KSI's habitual extremes would not be brought to the surface. And even in itself, is that something to be canceled over? It's just a really difficult situation in general, but let me know what you think, because as interesting as this is, there's always something that's more interesting to me. That's right, you guessed it. I want to know what you think. So why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up for those likes, and as always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. I wanted to know more about this, and well, I've not studied too much into the topic. It's just, to me, it just seems like ending life in general is just not good, but I understand the extremes on both sides. But it seems like something that we could stimulate a conversation about. But like I said, I don't want this to be a triggering conversation. I want it to be a healthy, open conversation. And I hope that's how it will be carried out in the comment section, because I want to be there and we'll be watching. So, other than that, know that you're repping if you're not repping, you're Greg. And how you do that? All you can do is subscribe, notification trail, be in the comment section for every single video, because I'm going to be there. Greg the Cat's going to be there, and the rest of the Red Sox community as well. And I expect to see you there too, because this channel loves you. Where's my Diet Coke? That's it right there. If you stayed till the end of this video, just add me on Snapchat and I'm gonna snap you back.